What's up, people? What's going on? This is Evan with another StarCraft cast, and I'm starting a little new series here called Defending Cheese, because it is going to be just that. All games of me defending cheese on ladder at a diamond and above level. If I get a platinum player here or there, sometimes they have a high MMR, I get them. I might show it if it's a good game. We'll see. But mostly it's going to be Diamond Masters, all cheese games of me defending it. So what we have here is Tal'darim Alter. I spawned on the 11 o'clock position, and my enemy, Occult, has spawned on the 5 o'clock, and it is a Protoss versus Protoss. And he is going to go for a little cannon rush. Isn't that quaint? So basically the only strategy that works that isn't really an all-in cheese, or I guess you could say at least gives some chance for the game to go into the late game, into expansions, into a longer game, is the 4-gate. It's pretty much the only strategy that works that isn't an all-in cheese. The other two strategies that are all-in cheeses that would work are 2-gate proxy, which is tougher, I'll explain that why, and cannon rushing. So we see here he's sending out 2 scouts because he is going for this cannon rush. You could spawn on either corner, so that's what makes cheesing a little bit harder on this map. And he notices that I'm not at the 2 or 3 o'clock or the 7 o'clock. So process of elimination, he is going to send his probe to my Fog of War area in my base and start his pylon. And we see this is a kind of an eco build he's going, an eco cannon rush cheese that I've seen this maybe once or twice before, but not on this map. So he's going for that pylon. I'm going for a standard 4-gate because I'm figuring he's going to be going for 4-gate. And this map is basically just a test of who can 4-gate better. Still, even in patch 1.4.2. Which, by the way, upgraded Protoss a little bit, gave him a little bit of a buff by making the upgrades cheaper. Every single one. Shields, defense, and attack, which is pretty cool. And it nerfed Terran a little bit by making EMP radius a little less, I think. Nothing big, but I think that's a good balance. This game's pretty fairly balanced already. So he's distracting me with this probe here. I haven't seen the other probe yet. So this is smart. I mean, diamond players, they're going to be better than, you know, bronze cheesers and stuff. But so I have 2 probes going after that one guy, trying to just take his health down a little bit, try and distract him. And all the while, he's going for this cheese that I'm not really noticing. So I have my Zealot out. And that primary purpose of the Zealot is to scout your base and try to get a kill on the probe, although it's probably not going to happen against him if you're playing a good player. So I noticed a pylon, and I figured that this is going to be his cannon rush cheese, but if it is, then I mean that's pretty weak cannon rush. And then I think I finally noticed that he had some cannons up on the up on my northeast side here. So you got to react to this to say, okay, what can I do? I have my cybernetics core up already, so I'm going to take my Stalker, and one Stalker can basically kill a cannon that is about 1/3 of the way complete. Like, if I kept on attacking this cannon, I'm pretty sure I could almost kill it. But priority number 1 when you're getting cannon rushed as a Protoss is Stalkers on probes. Everything you can on probes. You want to try and kill these probes. And I mean, a good cheeser is going to send more probes out. You just got to, you know, you got to out-micro them. So I'm getting my second Stalker out. Both of them I chrono boosted, by the way. And a regular 4-gate, you're going to want to chrono boost all of your chrono boosts on a warp gate until its research is complete. So I throw down a Forge pretty much immediately once I see these cannons coming. And you'll notice the Stalker has no problem killing the photon cannon in construction. And I throw up 1 photon cannon just in case he sends more probes and commits to the cheese, which I'm not sure that he's going to do yet. And I see he's still trying to make some cannons, so I figure he's wasting a few resources at least trying to commit to this cheese. So what you want to do is set up a perimeter with cannons or Stalkers, just so the probes can't lock you into your own base. And that's pretty much it. This cannon rush is over. I made an extra cannon. I really didn't need that cannon too much. And I'm going to commit to my 4-gate mentality in this match. So we'll see what Buchholz here is doing. He is not chrono boosted any of his probes, which is honestly not good. He should have been chrono boosting these probes out. I think that would be a good idea. He's sitting at 100 energy for no reason. But he is going for a wall off here. figuring that I'm gonna come attack his front base at any minute with my guys. And he's probably right, you know? So, a lot of people, when they get cheesed, their instincts kick in, oh, I won the game if it fails. And I mean, that's totally not true. He could easily... I'm pretty sure that he was going to go for a Nexus. I don't know if I saw it, actually. Oh, I did. I don't know how I saw that. Anyway, doesn't really matter. So, he's thinking that I'm going to go attack his front gate, which is right. I do attack his front gate eventually. But the greatest way to beat a Protoss cheese, if you're Protoss yourself, is to use a Warp Prism. Warp Prisms are excellent. There's no way that they could defend with cannons all around their bases, spending way too many resources. So we'll see here, he's going for his gas, he's going to start getting ready for an attack, and he's really, he's focusing on the fact that I'm probably going to be attacking his front gate full on with a huge force of army, and hope that he could hold it off with these cannons and the little army that he can muster in that time. So I'm sending my Zealots and my Stalkers out to his front gate, getting ready for my push. Now, once I get the robotics facility up, I'm going to throw out a Warp Prism, which were buffed in patch 1.4.0, I think. And they have like double the shields now that they used to. I thought they were a good unit before. They're even better now. Hard to kill. And I'm going to get my attack upgrade. And I was saying before, most people go way into this aggressive stance when they see that they beat a cheese off. It's not always true that it's an all-in. I mean, this really wasn't. If he could hold off an attack for a couple minutes, he'd probably be on equal footing, seeing that he has two bases. So my Warp Prism gets in. I warp in 3 Zealots, keep chrono boosting on my attack upgrade, and I'm going to send my Warp Prism down to the south and then east into his base. And I'm just annoying the crap out of him. This is why cannon rushing and forge fast expanding just doesn't work when you're Protoss against another Protoss, because the range is killer. It's the same thing against Terran, I'd say. Marines and Marauders can just easily pick apart the buildings you put in the front there. And you see he's got to waste resources on more cannons. And I'm just being as annoying as I possibly can, microwing Stalkers back when they get attacked. Killing those buildings off, making sure he can build no more cannons at all. And the whole purpose of this is really just to keep his attention off from my Warp Prism coming in. So, in it comes. And we'll see, he actually went for a Robo, which is good. He's getting his Immortal up straight away. If he got 2 out, I'd say he'd have a pretty good shot of holding this off at least a little bit here. So we'll see, get that Warp Prism down as soon as I can, warp in some Stalkers, and he really doesn't have enough to hold this off. This is super important. When you're going into a battle against a Protoss versus Protoss match, a 4-gate, anything you do, Stalkers should always be targeting other Stalkers, never Zealots, if there's Stalkers present. Or you could go for Immortals first, I guess, but I still say Stalkers versus Stalkers is the most important. Because you could shoot... I mean, Stalkers could shoot all day. They can micro against Zealots all the time. It doesn't matter if your enemy has Stalkers up. You'll be able to beat them. But, I mean, there's just nothing he could do if he has Stalkers up and all he has is Zealots. So, I mean, he leaves the game, no GG. Whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was informative, at least a little bit, showing some people how to hold off a cannon rush. I know that it's tough in the lower leagues sometimes when you get cannon rushed or just in general cheesed. So I'll be doing some more of these. I think I got another one coming up, me against the Zerg in an 8 pool. That's going to be interesting. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.